Hi everyone, it's Cindy and I have a project share. I think in one of my earlier videos, and I don't know if it ever got published, I've had so much trouble getting things published that I don't know what's went up and what's not. And I haven't, I get so frustrated I can't even check. But I think I said that I was going to do this as a project or a craft with me. And I just couldn't. I was so frustrated every time I couldn't upload a video. I'm just befuddled. So here's hoping that when I go to upload this one tonight, it will actually upload. So I have my recipe journals, and I used Happiness is Homemade by Echo Park. This is a retro kitchen set from KB and Friends on Etsy. And I've used quite a bit of this throughout the journal, as well as I used up almost every single bit of the Echo Park packet, which is wonderful, between the three books. And I also ended up downloading another set of retro kitchen stuff so that I would have paper for the inside covers, and I'll show you that when we get there. So first, I just used some satin ribbon from Michaels, and this is how my covers worked out. I did book page, and this is a printable that I picked up. I think it's a freebie from, I'll try and suss it out and put it in the description box. I'm pretty sure it was a freebie, but if not, I'll let you know where it came from. And I used part of it on all three of the covers. So there was that. And then on the back, you can see more, actually, of the paper that I used. This is actually a book page. This is a page from a French and English dictionary. This is a page from an old, ledger book, yes. And so, yeah, I used that. This is another printable, and I think it came from the same place as that menu page. I used book page from the math book that I used to alter. This is some hymnal pages. So, yeah, all kinds of stuff here. And this page and this up here are actually from my glue book, which was a play. It was a book about plays from the 1940s, and the pages are too fragile to do much with, but they work well for glue pages. So that's the outside of my book. These are some of the sticker sheet from the Echo Park kit. This is just a little scrap of the paper from that kit. And like I said, these were from KB and Friends on Etsy. And this is both from the paper and the sticker sheet. This is one of the pages I downloaded, and I don't remember the name of that shop, and I had it right on the tip of my tongue. If I don't remember it before, I'll put it in the description box. And this is just a large envelope. It was a business mail, and I just kind of cut the panel, used the window, and put, those visible inside, and it's just a little tag with drawing space here. So just tuck that in that pocket. And these were also from the same set of printables that came from KB and Friends. I thought they were really fun against this retro paper. And so there's that. And that's, really just decorative. You can't tuck or anything behind that. I just wanted to sort of open my book with something decorative. These are more printables from KB and Friends, that same kit. And the rest of everything here is from... well, this was a tag that I made using a Tim Holtz die, and some various printables, I think, behind that, and then one of the ladies from KB and Friends, and this is one of those printables, and I just stuck it in there for extra place in the journal, and because I thought those kids and that dog looked cute sticking out of there. Is it a dog? No, teddy bear, sorry. And this is some coffee dye paper. It's really not, but it looks like coffee dye paper that I bought on Amazon. Pretty cheap for 100 sheets. And it's a nice smooth paper, which I kind of like just for variation. I wouldn't use it for a whole book, but it's nice to add some difference. These stickers are from the sticker collection. And then this is just some gray bond resume paper that I have in my stash from trying to get a job 20 years ago. So it's vintage. This is the Tim Holtz gingham stencil, and I used that there. These are pieces from the stickers. And this is a piece of manila paper. I just recently bought a big stack of that and thought that might be fun to stick in here for a change. A recipe from Martha Stewart Living that it's one of her cut aparts, or tear aparts, or whatever you want to call it. She inserts recipes in every page that come apart like that. This is part from the what do you call it? The strips, the page that has all the strips on it. This is a printable from KB & Company. I actually used most of my stamps I just stamped 2 pages on white cardstock with all the stamps I had using the new color from Tim Holtz called Salvaged Patina. And it worked well with the all the papers that I used. So yeah, I just did a little bit of decorating there, and that's that tag. Nothing special about it, but it's cute. This is masking paper from Lowe's. And then I did some stenciling. This stencil is actually a doily stencil from Kaiser Craft. This is vintage ledger. Tea-dyed paper. This is from the magazine Good Times, and from the 70s, I think, maybe late 60s. I'm not sure which book this came from. A little bit of a ruffle here that I hand-stitched and put in there. This is vintage composition paper with more stenciling. This is I think that's the doily as well. I thought I used a different one, but it looks like the doily. I'm not sure. And then this is a little book cover that was in that same set of printables with the ladies. And I just put it together with a piece of Tim Holtz linen tape and made it as a little journaling spot and put it in place with a vinyl covered paper clip. A little postcard from the collection, I believe. Yes, because it has a little kickstand. And then both of these are from the collection. I just tucked them behind there. There's lots of journaling space then. So you could actually journal here as well as here and here. And this is from the collection as well, obviously. Music paper. I stenciled this with the Tim Holtz burlap stencil and layered up some, this is some graph paper that was stamped, and just tucked it in there behind this big sticker. And this is from the collection as well. Some gingham fabric that I had on hand, and I just put a bit of lace across the top to dress it up a little bit. I did no sewing for this book, deliberately. This is also graph paper. This is from Lowe's. The green. A little sticker down there. More stenciling. This is his roses sticker, or stencil, excuse me. Tim Holtz, that is. This is some vintage paper that I've had probably for 30, maybe 35 years. I'm just using it up, putting it in books. But it is vintage. Some more ledger paper. And, yeah, we haven't reached the middle yet. Some more of that coffee-dyed paper from Amazon. And I just put this little tag down here because it's pretty. Put some little, yeah, whatever you call that, organdy or whatever. And here's another little ribbon that I made. And the ribbons are leftovers, and I'll get there very soon. More tea-dyed paper. Just from the collection. All of this is from the collection, actually. And then here on the middle, this is the part, this is obviously a collection. This pocket is made from a handkerchief that I bought a little while ago. I bought 6, I think, and I put a quarter, I cut off a quarter. And by the time I made the pocket the way I wanted it, I had those little leftovers, and that's where I got the 2 little fabric ribbons that I put in here. And this is from that collection from KB and Friends. And then I stamped, I think there's 8 or 6 or 8, I think it's 8 recipe cards with the Bo Bunny stamp that I have had for a while. And it wants to get caught up on that handkerchief. And I just stuck this one in there for a little bit of variation. And then moving on from the collection on that back of that, on the other side of that tea dyed paper. And the rest of this is pretty much self-explanatory until we get to a few things. I'll just put some stickers on you to dress this up a little bit. More of that, the other side of that rose stenciling. And a little fabric flip with a little, this was a little tag that came in one of the ephemera packs. And so I just have this little pink and red floral with some plain red. And then this beautiful eyelet. It's actually a remnant from my niece's wedding dress. And let's see. So yeah, there's these things all from the collection. I just made a little flip here. And, you know, I consider that very writable. So there's that. And this is a little tuck spot that I made with a, let me move this over because it's pretty cute. I made that with a Campbell Soup decal that I got from Jeannie at Happily Ever After. She was destashing some stuff from her mother-in-law. And I didn't want to use the decals. I wanted to hold on to them, so I copied them and made those into little printables. More stenciling with that burlap stencil. And a word page, or a word tag that came with the printables. And tea-dyed. I don't think there's anything too remarkable after this, but we'll see. The stenciling, or coffee dyed paper. This is a pocket that I made from one piece of paper from an old book, and I just folded it, across the diagonal, and then cut it where I folded it. I didn't make it equal. I offset it so that the front part was actually shorter than the back part, and then I just put a little piece of paper left over from one of the pages to just sort of dress it up a bit, and a sticker from the sticker collection. So there's a little tag here from those printables from KB & Company, and this is one of those recipe cards. They used to have kits or we'd buy them 5 or 10 at a time, either from the grocery store or whatever. Back in my day, it was at the grocery store. But they also did them by mail order. I'm not sure which one this came from. I bought them from Diana Pretty Pink Cottage a while back. And then this is just a sticker, and then on the inside, the cover back here, this is something Gail Gosnelli came up with the other day, and I really liked it as I was finishing these books up. So I used some scraps and put it together. And you just take 4 pieces of cardstock 2 1/4 inches wide by 4 1/2 inches long, and then you make them like you're gonna fold a box top, I guess. And then these are I didn't have enough. Like I said, I used every bit of paper. So I had to mix and match my papers from what was left. There wasn't enough with every pattern to actually cut the tag to match. But if you use a 6x6 paper, the extras make cute little tags to put in here. But I didn't do that with this one. And then just this tag that I have made from... I made a master board and cut it all up a while back and made a bunch of tags. This is a little bit from left over from the paper collection and from KB & Company and from that other company I still can't remember. But yeah, I think they turned out quite well. I'll just quickly show you the others. I'm not going to go through page by page, but just the little differences. This one has a lady with a red apron, a full apron, and a little scale. And she got the, well, that almost makes a pocket, but that wasn't what I intended. I'll have to check that out. Then I'm going to glue it up. On the inside is this plaid paper from the same place as the apron paper came from. Here's that little tag. And a couple of stickers on that pocket. And this is their decorative page, or this book's decorative page. The inside cover back here, there's that. And here's the tag I made for that one. It's a different masterboard, I think. I just wanted to show the apron, or the piece. How about the handkerchief pocket? I don't think there's anything else that's too remarkable. I mean, all the stickers are different because it was all one kit. But for the most part, it's pretty generic as far as the other one goes. So, yeah. There's the second one. And this last one has a lady in a green apron, and she got the fish and entree course, part of this menu. And these are all stickers from the collection. And this also came from that same paper source. And here's the little tag that goes with this one. Put that apron in there on the front, and on the back with just some of that paper. So this lady with the blue apron also. So, and the big refrigerator. And then the inside pocket here with a couple of tags. I love these ladies. I just thought they were so perfect. Diane from A Pretty Pink Cottage was using them. She actually made recipe books. We didn't know they were doing these things at the same time. But when I saw her video, I went right out and got those ladies to finish up my books. I just loved them. And knew I wanted them on my cover. Here's the little booklet for this one. And I used more Tim Holtz linen tape, a different pattern. Yellow handkerchief over here, and I put some little book page flowers to cover where the two parts came together. It just looked kind of funky to me, so I wanted to cover that up a little bit, so use that. And there's that pocket. And there. And here in the back cover, there's this one, and there's that lady. So that's the recipe journals. They could be used for any number of things, from collecting recipes to just maybe just regular journaling of any kind. Just, with the kitchen sensitivity, I'm not sure. Wouldn't it be fun to just write down your favorite meals when you're traveling, or just, get-togethers if you have people in, get them to sign a page and then put your menu down. You could do that sort of thing. So yeah, that's my books. So please like, comment, subscribe, come back, and we'll see you real soon. Thanks for watching.